Hi, my name is Erica.
Hi, I'm Donna.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to be your
Nice to meet
social
you.
worker today. So what brings you in today?
My partner's been arguing a lot, and I'm just not sure what to do. I'm kind of tired, and just thought maybe talking to someone might help.
Okay. Could you tell me more about these problems, like the arguments you guys are having?
Sure. Like last night would be a really good example. We work different shifts. I usually get home a little before they do, and so I was fixing dinner, and the phone rang, and I answered the phone and forgot about dinner and burned it. So I was restarting dinner, and they came home a little later than usual, but it was almost done, and they, just started with me about how, I shouldn't have burnt dinner, and, that cost money because we had to have 2 meals instead of 1, and what was I thinking, and why, did that happen, and so I just kind of, tried to explain, and they weren't really hearing it, so I just put dinner on the table, thought we were going to eat together, and they grabbed their plate and went in the living room and started watching TV, so I ate dinner and went to bed because I had to get up early this morning. And then they came to bed, whatever time. I'm not even really sure what time they came in. But, the arguments aren't like over major things. Like, it's probably silly that I'm even here, but I'm not sure what's going on.
Well, first I'm going to say it's not silly that you're here. And I think that, like I could see where you could be really frustrated because you're having a long day and then obviously you didn't mean to burn the dinner, you know what I mean?
Right,
so
right.
I could definitely see where that's like frustrating, where someone's not appreciating like your efforts and that you're working as well. So what do you usually do when he yells at you? Like, how do you cope with it?
Well, when she yells at me, I usually just get quiet.
Oh, crap.
I usually just kind of get quiet. I mean, I try to say what happened, or apologize, or just I just want to move on because, it's not, I know it's not something I didn't intentionally burn dinner, you know what I mean? But I just, try to see if I can calm them down and just make peace and get on with whatever we need to do, or going to do. So, that's kind of how I handle it.
So it sounds like you really do try to find peace in it and you don't want to keep butting heads.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to argue with people. That's not
Right.
my style, unless you make me mad. But, I mean, I don't see the sense in it, and it wasn't like this. I mean, we've been together for 3 years. We moved in together about a year ago, and really in the last 6 months, it's just kind of gotten, more and more kind of argumentative, over things I'm doing or not doing. So, and the only thing I can see that has changed is, they seem to be going out more and they're drinking more.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
How do you feel about the drinking more?
I'm concerned. I don't know that they necessarily, are like alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
But I am concerned, and I've had family members in the past who've had problems with alcohol, and so I might be overreacting a little bit.
Or I can definitely see where that would be hard with family because my family also has alcohol problems. So I wouldn't want to deal with someone who's doing that too. Because you know how fast it escalates. So I definitely see where that would be kind of scary. You don't want to have to deal with it anymore.
Right.
Have you, how would you feel about talking to him about his actions? Have you already done that already?
Well,
It's not him.
Oh gosh, are you serious?
We said that before.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
You're fine. She
Mhm.
is, I haven't really talked to her, because, you know, my hope is she would be open to what I'm saying,
Mhm.
but my fear is that either, she would say she is, but then if she's drinking, you know, she wouldn't be, or that, you know, she might leave, you know, and we've worked really hard for what we have, and I really care about her, and I love her a lot, you know, so, I think maybe that's a little bit of why I'm here, is trying to figure out how I might be able to communicate, or what I might need to say or do, because I know that needs to happen.
Right. Do you have any ideas of what you would say?
No, I've kind of thought about maybe when I could have the conversation. I haven't really necessarily thought it out, but now that you said that, I kind of maybe, because I know when I write stuff,
Mhm.
I think clear, and I know that's something I used to do, and I kind of got away from it.
Okay.
And it just hasn't dawned on me, so maybe that's something I could do.
I do think that's a good idea to maybe write it down, and then you could also think about maybe how she would react to what you're saying,
Mhm.
and maybe that would help you, like, so you could change what you say, so you don't like cause any more like discrepancies between you two, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you could almost like a play, like thinking about how it would play out.
Right.
Is there any way that I could help you maybe talk to her if you guys wanted to like come in together or separately? If this is just suggestion, like you obviously don't have to do this.
Right. Well, I'm not sure if she would be willing to come in. I think maybe I think I would like to maybe talk some more about this, you know, just you and I.
Yeah.
Until I become maybe a little more comfortable, or until I have the conversation. So if something happens, you know, I have somebody I could talk to about it.
Yeah, I could see where it would be uneasy, like to just throw yourself out there. Maybe we could talk more about different ways you can approach it and when the right time is.
Yeah, I think I would like that better.
Definitely, I can see that.
Would be more comfortable for me.
Okay.